So 2025 superhero movie output is done now, and I'm going to be ranking all of the movies. Easily at last place is Captain Do Better Brave New World, because this movie, although it's not one of Marvel's most aggravating projects, it's definitely one of the dullest. A lot was working against this movie, to be fair, because Steve Rogers is, to me, the best Avenger. Also, Sam didn't really have the best start with Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I think this really does prove that Sam works as a side character, but as a main character, definitely not. Especially since this is the second time where a character he's supposed to be at odds with and we're supposed to not like is, ironically, the most interesting part of the movie. And also, quite a bit of this movie does feel Winter Soldier light, where Captain America goes rogue against the government he's supposed to protect. He teams up with a Falcon and a new Black Widow, all to help out a super soldier friend who was brainwashed into doing something, and the guy behind it is a mastermind supervillain way back in Phase 1. Thunderbolts does have a lot more going for it, but at the same time, I don't understand the hype for this movie at all. I hated the double standards humour directed at John Walker. I thought Ghost was sidelined, as was Bucky, and Taskmaster, despite being on all the posters, was flushed within 5 seconds. Florence Pugh and Lewis Pullman really hold the movie together, and the whole climax with Void has its perks, but ultimately at the end of the day, it just felt like very surface level takes on mental health and all that. Now, believe it or not, 1 and 2 were kind of interchangeable, and I'm happy to say that Fantastic Four was not only the first good Fantastic Four movie, it was easily the most enjoyable Marvel movie of the year. Pedro Pascal and Vanessa Kirby do their characters justice, they have amazing married couple chemistry. And Joseph Quinn as Johnny Storm proved all the haters wrong. He was fantastic, the best character in the movie, and I loved how they made Johnny actually really clever, not just a dumb jock. The whole world of Fantastic Four is so unique, setting it in a different universe was so beneficial, and you don't have to watch any other TV show to get to know it. I guess the only thing that annoyed me about it is that Franklin Richards was kind of a MacGuffin towards the end, and the villains are a bit underdeveloped. But overall, Fantastic Four is an element of the MCU that I'm actually really excited to see more of. But I'm a punk rocker, yes I am, and I like Superman the best. James Gunn sets up a new DC universe and does it pretty well in my opinion. And I really liked how they told the Superman trying to find a place on Earth storyline in a very unique way. Which leads to a great scene with Pa Kent and the ending, of course. David Corenswet proved he was perfect as Superman from day one. He's just a great return to Boy Scout characteristics. Alongside him is Rachel Bohannon, who was fantastic as Lois, and Lex Luthor, played by Nicholas Hoult, is such a hateable guy. Even the Justice Gang, they were great. I mean, Mr. Terrific had better have that spin-off. It's a bright, breezy, colourful movie that has its flaws for sure, but for me, I really want to see more of this DC universe already. What's your ranking, guys?